What's going on, my GOG family? How y'all doing? Um, Back in with another little video, seeing what's going on with everyone. Just finished, I guess, brand new to a lot of us, the Cross Kingdom raids. Very successful, at least for me. I know some people were upset. I guess with the way it turned out in comparison to other ones, but for me, it was very good. Sorry, just finishing up my last little bit here for Honor Challenge. But yeah, I guess I'll recap a little bit of how everything kind of went. So let's go to the event center, and I ended up finishing third. As you can see, a little bit over 800 million points. So I was out there. I was out there a lot, uh, putting in all kinds of work. The best part, and I believe I could be wrong, but I believe I got the most RSS in my kingdom. And let's go check it out. This is what I got. I got 25 million food, 138 million wood, 71 million iron, 26 million silver. That's pretty good. I did lose about 11 million troops total, with the 10% and everything, but I had fun. I had some pretty big hits. I'll share some of the hits shortly. But it's actually very entertaining. I like it. I like it. I like it over Kill Event. Um, it's uh, it's something very different. Um, and it united a lot of the kingdom, right? There's still animosity between some of us, but other ones it helped out quite a bit. So um, I'm all about it. It did what it needed to do, right? So Kelly here got hit pretty bad, and she had a lot of RSS open. Normally she's really good at bubbling, but as we all know, life happens, right? So I'm giving her a bunch of RSS. I'm not gonna give her food because the troops that she does have left, it's just gonna eat it. So I'm gonna do some a little bit different. So let's see, I'll give her. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I'm not giving her everything, but I am gonna help her out a little bit, and give her something. All right, was that like 2.5? Give her 2.5. Let's give her like 1 million silver. Yeah, that should get her something back right there, right? That should help her out. I know she lost a lot more than that, but I'll make it up to her. I'll make a couple upgrades and then I'll give her a bunch of stuff too. But that's the beautiful thing about this event, right? You can actually do that. So you saw I had like 70 million iron and I don't know 26 something mil silver or whatever. You're able to give it out to your people to try to help them out. So do that. Don't forget about your people, especially some of them that got hit hard and had everything. So it's uh, something I always tell my people. It's let's build a family, right? We're a family. We help each other out, and that's what everyone should be doing. All right. Well, we're at UAC right now, which was kind of different. It started off immediately. Um, I do want to go over some of the hits that uh, I got during the kingdom. But I'm going away for a week for vacation. It's not really. I'm gonna go visit family in Chicago, so I probably won't be making a video during that time frame. I guess it's time to go somewhere else because I think my alliance is plundering most of this, or at least 3 of the buildings. I think I have to go find something new. Um, but yeah, let's go over a little bit of some of these hits over here. So I favorited a bunch of them. These are some just catching people slipping. You know, that's always telling. I always tell everyone in my alliance and anyone who's associated with us, always have air cannon, always have beacon, one of the two. And if you can't do it for some whatever reason, have your airship home. I'm like, there's no reason to send your airship out there. I understand that your airship is going to give you the extra benefit of collecting more resources, especially from the lion's mine. But if you get hit, you're going to lose everything because you lose a substantial amount of stats from it. Either way, this guy had absolutely zero chance, right? So he was going to get clobbered either way. But yeah, 800,000 right there. Here's another guy, 800,000, just racking them up. This one here was this guy had 4.5 million troops at one point. It's like 4.6, 4.5, something like that. And yeah, well, I, I I went to town, and it just kind of proves. I'm like, having the troop count is nice, but at what to what expense, right? I understand you having a lot more troops, you can take bigger hits, but with events like that, you're just causing a bigger loss for yourself, right? Because yes, it probably took like another hit or two to get his infantry down, but then eventually I destroyed everything, right? 4.5, and he lost what, 10% of that? If that's all he did, he just got destroyed and never did anything else. That's still a huge amount of troops that you're losing just to lose, right? Because you didn't bother to shield up. You didn't really bother to do everything with your stats. Um, he hasn't worked on everything. I'm like, there's no real reason your D'Artagnan is not 5-star. Um, like honestly, it's so cheap to 5-star him now. If you're a free-to-play player, maybe, but even then, it's still not that hard considering, if you hit the wolf, you get 10 pieces to him every single week and have your alliance help you push it. And I believe he's the R5 for that alliance. And it's just ridiculous. And you could just tell the rest of his alliances, they have to be taught wrong then because they were all very troop heavy. Um, Here's another guy. These are 2 guys that I pretty much cleaned out also, and same. These guys here, right? Same alliance. Look at how much RSS they had open. I cleaned it up, every little bit of it, right? Another guy. I'm like, that's R5s need to learn how to keep their people safe as much as can be, right? So I understand that you can't force someone to do something the right way. I have plenty of people in my alliance that no matter how much we tell them to bubble or to keep a beacon on, they just don't do it. I did do something, a little bit different here. I did face off versus some people that I shouldn't have, but my whole intention was to kill their infantry and just destroy them. So this guy had a few million troops, um, and then I just started knocking it away, right, until I pretty much just destroyed them. It's just kind of letting you know, no matter how many troops you have, you're just a few hits away from getting completely destroyed. So invest in your stats also. This guy's stats are, I guess they're okay, but he's a C-37. He's a C-37, and he has stats like that. And his airship, he should be working on his airship a lot more than that. So airship is key, right? So that's one hit right there. Here's another one. This was from K93. Just good hits, right? I'm like, this guy's built a little bit better. I believe it was like a C-32. It's all right. K284. This guy, I believe he was kind of hitting my guys, so I hit him. Kind of know your targets, right? Don't pick someone that is gonna come by later and destroy you. Where's one that I wanted to share with everyone? I think it's this one. No, that was not it. This is towards the end over here. Just these knuckleheads just didn't care. God, I swore I saved it. I got hit by a big, and goddamn, did that hurt. I won, but this guy had like 1700 troop stats, and then 31, 35, 3600 in the rest of them. It should be coming up here somewhere, unless I deleted it, which is a possibility. Yeah, I think I deleted it. It is what it is. All in all, I thought it was a good event. I had fun with it. Here it is right here. ONU Motley Crew. Let me save that. Um, this guy's a monster, right? He has me beat in every aspect, but I've separated my tiers. I built myself pretty decently. I'm not a huge spender, but I can defend against guys like this, right? He'll take a 68 million power loss, and I took a 12 million power loss, right? And I still had plenty of troops. I had over 3 million troops still ready to go. But as you can see, his highest regular troop strats is like 3600s, but on average probably about 34 to 3500. 1600 to 1700 troop stats. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a good player, and he destroyed a lot of people in my alliance. But he also lost to a lot of people in my alliance that are built similar to, the way I am. And a lot of those things that you're gonna see is just the way we defend. So I know I made another video about changing your airship for defense, and that matters. You get that extra 100 points in your cavalry, and my cavalry is definitely my weakest. But you get that 2500 there for me, which can be key, because that is definitely my weakest stat. I focus on my infantry and my distance for the most part, is for everything, my war books and everything. Um, but you don't see March of Fury anywhere in here, right? There's no need for it, especially for an event like this. If you're not getting range or nothing and you're out there by yourself, you want to give yourself every little bit of an advantage that you can. So remember that. So guys like this come on, look at how many war books this guy has. Uh, I have 19 of them, and this guy is rocking. He has more of them in one than I have in all. Don't be afraid of guys like that. Yes, if you keep on fighting them, it's gonna hurt, right? But if in your kingdom you have someone that's like that, you build some decent stats, get the right troop count. Don't just get top tier. Don't just get mid tier. You have to get all around. You have to get a good amount. I think I more or less stress to everyone in my lines. It's at least 100,000 of every single troop tier, and then 250,000 for every, you know, other troop tier depending on what it is. So if it's infantry, you're gonna want to have every even troop tier about 200, 250K each one of those until you get to T11, and then you're just gonna want a lot of T11s and a lot of T12s eventually when you get there as well. So um, always separate that so that you have it like that, so you always have a nice amount. I did lose a bunch of them from it because just RKEs and having wars and everything else with people, everything's gotten it's gotten hectic. So I have to retrain a whole bunch of troops. As you see, I still got like 325K T11s, 174 War Masters. So it's, for the most part, I kind of still have the 200 so K here. But I could still take quite a few hits. I do need to work on my odd ones. Same thing with your cavalry. Cavalry, you're going to want your even ones as well, right? So you're going to see here just a little bit more that you're going to see over here. Besides my T11s, everything's going to change there. Distance, you're going to want your odds, right? So you don't really want them so much on your even ones. You do want them, like I said, they're still going to cause major damage, but your odd ones is primarily what you're looking at. But what did you guys think about it? I love it. It gave me a bunch of free RSS. It's going to allow me to help out a lot of people in my alliance. Uh, I'm trying to build a bunch of people to C35 so that I don't need any other alliance in my kingdom. Between all of us, we can do everything that we need. We do have friends in the kingdom, and they'll help us, I'm sure. But I guess it's more or less that if we want things to get done right, you got to kind of do it yourself, right? So um, let's build everyone up, get everyone to a C35, have towers for KVK full of T11s, and that's it. Um, I think that's it for right now. Uh, Probably not the greatest one, but I just wanted to recap a little bit since it was the first one, and put a comment. Let me know what you guys did. You know, how much RSS did you guys get? Um, are you guys helping out? If you're R5s, are you guys helping out everyone else? Uh, Let us know. So until next time, peace out. Shout out to my girl Celeste. And go to work, RU. Let's win this UAC. Have a good one, my people.